it's a girl Chrissy, and I'm back at it again with another video. And in today's video I'll be doing a crochet hair review for you guys. So if you are interested in this goddess locks that I'm rocking right now, then definitely stay tuned. In my hair review videos I discuss costs, where I got the hair, is it water friendly, how it is with maintenance, and all that good stuff. So if you want an affordable hairstyle like this for your vacation without having to sit in a chair for over 4 hours, then definitely keep on watching. If you are a new viewer, thank you guys so much for coming to the channel. And if you are a returning subscribers, you already know you're a real one. Love and appreciate you. So without further ado, let's just get into the review. I will be overlaying clips in this video as I speak with you guys in real time, just so you guys can see how I installed this hair when it comes to my braiding pattern, if I had any trouble, as well as how it looked freshly done first day. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the time in which it took me to do this hair. Probably about 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours. It took me that long because of the way I did my braiding pattern. If I just did some cornrows all the way back, it would have been quicker, but I wanted the front to give that illusion of it was individual faux goddess locks. So that's what kind of like held me up a little bit. But if you just did some braids all the way back, I'll definitely say that does cut down on your time when it comes to installing this hair. When installing this hair, I will say it wasn't my favorite install, because as you guys can see, when I was trying to attach the hair to my hook, if you didn't do it a specific way, the goddess part of the hair would get caught, and then that would kind of disrupt the curl of the hair and it would end up being messy. So I couldn't move as fast in the installation process because I had to be mindful of how I looped my hair, or looped the hair through my hair to get it done, if that makes any sense. So that made it a little time consuming as how I would normally, like, compared to how fast I would normally do my crochet locks. This took a little trial and error for me to realize I had to grab it a certain way, I had to hold it a certain way, and I had to make sure I brought through all the goddess curly pieces through the hoop, and just be a little bit more gentle with it, if that makes any sense. So the installation process was a little bit of trial and error, but it still was super easy to install. The hair that I got is from Amazon. It is from, I think, BE Hair. If I'm wrong, I'll leave all the links in the products that I use in the description below so I can help you guys out. But this is pretty much what it looks like. I am rocking 18 inches, so it reaches me a little bit below my tits. Much what the hair looks like 3.5 weeks later, and I'm ready to take it out. Okay, I will insert pictures of the first day when I installed it, as well as just pictures of me rocking the hair. But this is pretty much what it looks like right now, 3.5 weeks later. I do have some tangling going on, but as you guys can see, it is pretty, you know, it's pretty tangled. I will say after about a week and a half, I stopped really doing any kind of maintenance to the hair. I didn't apply mousse or any form of detangler to it. I literally just twist it up, climb up on top of my head, and put on my big whole bonnet, and that was pretty much it. This hair did cost about less than $30. So if you want to get this goddess lock look without paying over $100 and without being in the chair for over 4 hours, then I will definitely recommend this hair. Would I buy it again? Yes, but I wouldn't. And I'm gonna explain why I wouldn't, because with locks, I do reuse my locks. If they're good quality locks, I do reuse my crochet locks. I'm gonna say that again. I do reuse my crochet locks. And for it being in the goddess style, it makes it more difficult for me to reuse it the only way I feel like I can possibly reuse it is by going in and cutting out those curly pieces, which I just think like no. So in terms of that, I don't think I would repurchase it. I'd rather just purchase the normal regular gypsy wavy curly locks that has like the curly pieces at the end that are just individual without the goddess pieces, because as you can see, these pieces tangle a lot. So because of that, I wouldn't purchase this hair for that reason, but I feel like it would be the perfect hair for vacation. It is definitely water friendly. I will insert clips of me swimming. I went on a little vacation and we was just in the pool swimming. I was under the water, like I was just up in that pool, and we swam, or at least I swam at least 3 times. My hair was completely submerged in the water. So I'll definitely say this hair is vacation friendly. It is water friendly. I'm assuming it is also beach friendly because I mean, I went swimming in chlorine and it was totally fine. It dried for the most part super easy because, you know, it is synthetic hair, so it didn't take super long to dry. Because I remember we went swimming in the morning and then like 2 hours later we were out going to brunch, you know, having a blast, doing a bunch of stuff, and my hair for the most part was completely dried. All I did was just make sure I attacked my natural hair under these crochet locks to make sure they were a little bit of, you know, a little bit dry. The sun also does help to dry the hair when you do go swimming or get it wet. So I will say, in terms of water friendly and everything, it is definitely really good, because some of the curls, even though I do have a little bit of like matting and just frizziness, I haven't cut these out. I haven't done anything. All of it to the front so you guys can see how it looks. And I did have a little ponytail at the top. That's how I rock it most of the time, honestly, because I don't want the little pieces to be in my face all the time. But this is pretty much how it looks with all the hair at the front, all 4 packs. I think it looks really good still. And you know the trick with faux locks, the longer you keep them in, the more natural they look, and I super duper love it. I just wish that some of these curly pieces were a little bit better, but also I haven't done any kind of maintenance since like 2 weeks, so what else do I expect? I will say this is a low maintenance hair. Every hair you need to do some form of maintenance to it, but in terms of how much work you have to do, this you really don't have to do any, because I did it for about a week just to make sure the curls looked popping and that they didn't like tangle. But after that, and after I went swimming, honestly, I didn't put any mousse, any kind of detangler in it, and they still looked good. It's super lightweight, it's not heavy at all, and what can I say? It is, I like it. In terms of if I would be okay with not being bothered by like the curly pieces, yeah, I would buy it again. But because of the curly pieces and how it limits with what I can do with the hair, that's the only reason why I wouldn't buy it again. But in terms of quality, price, I think this hair is super duper nice. And for me to have it in for almost a month, I think it's still doing like, I think it's still pretty good. Honestly, if I didn't have the goddess pieces on there, I really would keep this hair and reuse it. But I just feel like because it has all these goddess pieces on, it's just going to be difficult to reuse it. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this review. If I missed anything, I'll leave it in the description box below. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. Stay tuned, come back for more crochet hair reviews. I will be doing them a lot more. That's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you guys in my next one.